What's going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build every buildable or schematic in the new Extinction map Mayday. So we're going to be going over the sticky flare, the pipe bomb, the Hypno Trap, the Tesla Trap, and the Venom X. Now we're not going to be going super in depth on the Venom X. I'll do that in another video, but as of this we're going to do the 5 buildables, and that's going to be that. So I should just mention now that to find the search spots for the buildable, they're always in the longer toolboxy looking things. A lot of people get confused with that, but they're always in the longer toolboxy things. Just remember that. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be going over is the sticky flare, and the schematic for that is located in the starting room up these stairs here. You have the choice of the pipe bomb and the sticky flare. I think for most buildables, they're located in 2 different areas, but that's the first time you'll find the sticky bomb, so I'm just going to show it there. So the 3 things that you need are, number 1, a fuse, which you'll find, like I said, in these longer toolboxy looking things. The second is TNT for the explosive part of it. And then the last thing that you're going to need is resin, and I guess that's just to kind of like tie it all together. So you'll see here, I open up this door and I managed to find the last piece for it. And now I have crafted it. So the sticky flare is basically like a monkey bomb from zombies. It is really, really good. You know, it'll distract all the aliens and then they'll all hide around it and then it'll explode. So it's really, really helpful for getting out of tight situations and just things of that general matter. So it's probably my favorite buildable apart from the Venom X, and I would definitely recommend using it. So that is how you build the sticky flare. The next buildable that we'll be looking at is the pipe bomb, and it is located upstairs in the starting room as well, right beside the sticky flare. I think it's also in another area as well, but that's the first time you will find it. So the sticky flare is basically like canister bombs on drugs. They're just really, really explosive, really, really more powerful, and you get 5 of them, which is nice, but it's still, even with that, it's not my favorite thing. So there's 3 things, again, that you need to build it. There is a fuse, which you just saw right there. Again, there is TNT, so it's the same as the flare basically, but the one different thing is the pipe, which there's your TNT, and in just a second here you'll see me getting the pipe. So 3 things, like I said, are the fuse, the pipe, and the TNT. So once you got that, you want to craft it, and you're going to get 5 of them, which is nice, but even with the 5, like I said, it's not the greatest. They're powerful, they're good if there's like a whole bunch of guys on the drill just tossing it on there, or just trying to take out a crowd of them. But you know, I mean, I find if you use it at the right time, it can be really, really clutch, but you know, it can be hard to find the right times in a game mode like this. But anyways, that is the pipe bomb. Okay, moving on to the Hypno Trap, which is probably one of the better buildables in this. So the schematic for this is located on the second crafting table just after you defeat the tentacle for the first time. And the 3 things that you need for this is the cell battery, the biolum, and a pressure plate, which you'll see me getting all 3 of them right here. So this is basically like the Hypno Knife. I don't think there's a Hypno Knife in this game mode. They just changed it out for the Hypno Trap. And it is actually better than the Hypno Knife though, because number 1, it can get 2 guys, and the other thing that's awesome about it is it can actually hypnotize a rhino, which can be really, really helpful. It's great. So there you see me grabbing the last piece, which is the pressure plate. You just got to build it, knock it down, and you can basically hypnotize anything. So it can be really, really good when you get like 2 rhinos. Hypnotized for your team. So that is the Hypno Trap. I'd say definitely worth building. The pipe bomb, not really. The flares are. This is as well. It's really, really good at times, especially if you're like, you know, not only does it take out the rhino, but it actually makes the rhino help you. So I would definitely try to make sure I use it on a rhino or even a phantom. But either way, it's really, really good. Next up is the Tesla Trap, which is located just beside the Hypno Trap at the second crafting station that you can find. It's really, really cool, but I don't know if it's actually the best thing. So the 3 pieces that you need are an amolecular magnet, which you're going to see right here. You also need some wire, and then the last thing that you got to find is a nucleic battery, which is the same thing that you need for the Venom X. So there's your wire. And then the last thing that you're going to see right here is, as I just go in here, is the nucleic battery. So you get all those 3 things, and you can now set down your Tesla Trap. So it's okay by itself. You'll see here me using it by itself. It does like some damage and stuff, but the real way to make it awesome is to craft it with a partner. So have two, because as you probably saw in the trailer, it like they connect together, they make a big like electric chain, and it's basically like a giant trap. So it's a lot better if you use two. You just make a big force field so the aliens can't go by. I wouldn't recommend just crafting one. If you're gonna go with one, go with two, so that you can have the electric barrier basically. But that is the Tesla trap. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to show you how to build the Venom X weapon. So this is, I'm not going to go too in depth, because building all of them is essentially the same process. There's not much variance in them. It's essentially the same thing, just getting a different item. And the items are just, once you see a box and you have a schematic thing with you, you'll automatically pick up that item that you need. So it really doesn't vary too much. But basically, the three things that you need are a nucleic battery. The other thing you need is a deactivated Venom X, which you'll see me picking up right here. It looks like a clip of ammo, which is really weird. It doesn't look like a Venom X at all, but I don't know, maybe they just went lazy with it. And then the last thing that you need, which is what determines what kind of Venom X it is called Biolum. So Biolum is, it's here you see I got normal Biolum, and that made the normal Venom X. And I guess there's 4 kinds of Biolum you can get. There's like a purple kind, an orange kind, and a blue kind. And there's also apparently one more. I haven't been able to find it yet. But basically what they do is they create like a different sort of Venom X. So the purple kind makes this like cedar thing, just like what the cedar throws down for those plants, but they're on your team and they shoot the aliens. The fire kind, it like makes this fiery, huge explosion, really good, probably my favorite. And then the blue one, which is like electricity, kind of like the Wonder Waff or the electric staff, kind of like that. So they're really, really cool. But basically, to craft them all, it's the exact same thing. You just got to find the different colors of Biolum, and it'll make a different one for you. So that's pretty dead simple. You just got to find your nucleic battery first and the deactivated Venom X, and then just go searching until you find the right Biolum that you want. I personally like the fire one the most. I think it's really, really clutch. But they're all pretty good, so really it's your call, guys. And that is my video. So hopefully you found this helpful for building all the buildables and all that stuff. If you could subscribe to the channel if you're new, or even just leave a like to support this video, that'd be great. And that's really all I have for you guys today. So I guess I'll be talking to you later. Ultimate Guide should be coming soon. Peace out.